So it's Good Friday during lockdown. Coming close to the third week of lockdown now. End of week 2 I think it is. Yeah. Today I'm doing my longest walk from the doorstep, which is about 10 miles long, a big circuit. Currently the government's guidelines are quite vague on how far we can travel for a walk, a run or a cycle ride, so I'm going to chance this one today. I've normally been doing 3 or 4 mile walks per day, or most days, to keep myself active. I'm missing the hills a bit further away and all that sort of thing, but my suspicion is that very soon we're going to see a restriction made on how far we can travel per day, like they got in France and that sort of thing. So I'm making a chance now to get out there and get to Sandpoint while I can. And I've been meaning to film this walk for a few weeks now, but this is the first time I've had to do it really. I'm going out towards Sandpoint and Sand Bay, which is a small kind of peninsula just north of Weston. And yeah, it's forecast to be 21 degrees today in April, and of course during lockdown. My plan is to get this walk done in the morning and get back for maybe a late lunch, but we'll see how it goes. The village there is Wick St. Do quite a few evening walks around that way. It's quite close to home. And just over there you can see Wilbury Hill, which is one of the largest hill forts in the UK. Right, I've just turned back from the farm because the farmer there has closed off one of the footpaths, which you're not allowed to do. He's put a big metal gate up there, a big solid metal gate. I can't open it, I can't climb over it, so taking a detour now through the village along a different path. Hopefully it'll be okay, but they've got no right to close the path because of the virus or anything. It says that quite clearly on the government's websites and the Ramblers websites as well. But I've seen it quite a few times recently. Warning signs saying stay home, go away, that sort of thing. And everyone's quite scared and all that, but they've got no right to close our footpaths, whatever they say. Now following a bridleway from Ebden Farm, and much better so far. Clear access. Just past one walker going that way, and there's a dog walker ahead of me as well, so it looks good from here. Once I get to the road ahead, there's one more farm before I get to Sand Bay. You can just see the headland we're aiming for. That's Middle Hope. To the west of that would be Sandpoint. Here we are at the rugged western end of Sandpoint. Behind me you can see Flatholm and Steepholm, and to the south of here, to the south we have Breandown, another famous headland from this area. Ahead of that we have Burnback Pier, which is a Victorian structure. It's never usually this quiet around here, so it's quite a good thing to see people are generally staying inside or away from the busy areas. I think I saw 3 people on the beach with 2 dogs, and I've seen some cyclists up here so far, 1 walker, but it's really quiet for this time of year, being a nice day as well. This is St Thomas's Head, formerly owned by the MOD. They tested the bouncing bomb here many years ago, and until a few years ago there were buildings on the top here which were removed for safety reasons, and someone told me a few weeks ago he's quite certain that there's an underground element to this place which you can't get to. But as far as I know it's no longer being used, and although the fence has been taken down and cut a few times, and sheep have gone through here without blowing up, so okay, well it's no longer locked up. But beyond that we have Clevedon on the headland there. Down here is Kingston Seymour, where there's no coast path currently. I live somewhere in that direction. Now heading back down the road that led me here this morning, or more or less. I'm going to rejoin my outward route from Ebden Farm to get back home. I appreciate you watching this video. Hope you're all keeping relatively well and sane, considering the time of things we're in. I doubt I'm going to come here again for a few months now. I'm sure some will question whether I should walk this far from home in this current situation, but I've just seen a few cars there in the car park that are driven here for a walk or whatever, and that's definitely not allowed. So I think morally I'm on some high ground compared to them, but it's been a good day for it, definitely. I hope you've enjoyed watching this one, and I'll see you again sometime.